Hello everyone, it's Ben from the chair to give you a brand new video today, and it is to talk about and review Ballerina, the world of John Wick. Well, it's not called that, it's actually called From the World of John Wick, Ballerina. Well, to me, you're not going to, from the world of John Wick. It isn't John Wick, it's Ballerina. I mean, what a stupid name this is. It's almost like they don't have any faith in the movie at all. From the world of John Wick, it's a woman. I'm not being facetious, but why call it that? It's to do a disservice to the film. From the world of John Wick, Ballerina, or I'm just going to call it Ballerina, not the animated Ballerina movie, but Ballerina. Ballerina stars Anna Diamas. She was from James Bond. For that 5 minute cameo she did in the nightclub in No Time to Die. She plays Eve Massaro. She comes from a family of assassins. We find out that through the film. A town of assassins, and her dad and her escape from them. But the Commodore thinks that their Chancellor presumes that they're his property, so he wants to go and get them back. He's played by Gabriel Byrne, the Chancellor. He basically runs this town, and I really like this film. Diamas does a good job. We have returning characters from John Wick Chapter 3 and 4. Lance Riddick as the arms giver, like Q. He's back. Keanu Reeves is in it briefly. Ian McShane as Winston is in here. The director, Angelica Houston, he's got a main role in this film. She kind of runs the school of like how to train their side of assassins through a ballerina school and how to fight. She kind of runs the kind of female side of it. I don't know how she fits in John Wick. I can't remember. I've seen all the films, but I've gone blank at this point. But yeah, it does fit into the universe quite well, because apparently, according to what Google says, this is between John Wick Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. So this is kind of like in the middle of the series. Basically, the story is about Eve and her dad escape, like I say, and she has to go and get revenge. Who knew? On the Chancellor. Who knew? Because her dad and her escape, and something happens to her dad. Who knew? And she has to go and learn. And she asks the director of this school, ballerina school, take her in, because Winston finds her after her dad. Something happens to her dad, and Winston says, I'll take you in. And he does, and she learns how to fight in this ballerina school and learns how to dance. She's not very good, but she tries and tries and tries, and she gets good eventually. That's like a gaming term. And off she goes eventually to create havoc and find the town where she come from. But this creates problems, and then the director has to reel her back in, because it kind of creates problems between the good assassins and the bad assassins. So it's it's a bit weird. It's almost like gang war, and there's been a truce, and Eve kind of breaks that truce and goes into people's territory. That's kind of the story in a nutshell. But the action scenes are very good. To say there is literally a firefight would be an understatement. And just the way she mows down people and is just amazing. It's very brutal. It is very John Wick-esque, but being that it's female, she's kind of fighting from beneath. she's taking on everybody, and I think it's good. There were a couple of technical problems I come across, like in one shot during the firefight. Um, one shot he's really close, and the next shot when something happens, he's further away because obviously the stunt wouldn't work with him being so close for safety reasons. But I did notice there were in one shot he was closer, and the next shot he was further away. And another problem I saw in the same kind of sequence was when she was running away from the firefight. In real life, her head would have caught fire because as she runs, you can see it kind of wanting to catch fire but doesn't. But you can in real life it would have. So there was a couple of minor gripes there. I would say it's I think this film was 2 hours 5 minutes. I think so. It wasn't overly long. I don't think. But yeah, it kind of fitted well. I like the story. I like how each character fits into the story that come from the John Wick world. Um, I don't think it's out of place. Apparently, this hasn't made a lot of money. Mind you, I'm not surprised when it says from the world of John. I mean, I get it from the world of John Wick. It's not John Wick. Please come and see it. When they do that, it never goes well. You know, to put from the world of John Wick ballerina. Why not put ballerina continental instead of calling it from the world of John Wick? Why can't I call it ballerina continental? It's always calling it, from the world of John Wick isn't. It's never going to do well. I'm not saying this film is bad, and it isn't it by any means. I really like it, but hasn't made a lot of money as I can tell. Um, I really like this film, and there's a couple of minor gripes with it. The sound design is pretty good. Most of it's from the front speaker, and then like the John Wick kind of music kind of thing. But I didn't notice that was overused like in John Wick. There wasn't a lot of like musical backdrop. Then he fights. It was actually quite brutal. I really liked it. There wasn't a. It was quite brutal in some ways, and then the next kill would not be so brutal. It was a bit odd, but other than those little gripes, I think it's a good film. I will buy this on Blu-ray. It's a shame it hasn't made a lot of money, but I understand why. People should go and see it. It is really good. It's more of the same with a different character. People go, why is it a different character? I don't know, but they're trying to build it out because Keanu Reeves is getting old and nobody wants to let go of a good franchise, do they? So yeah, for that reason, they're trying to carry it on, but probably won't with the way the box office is. But anyway, that's the way of Hollywood at the moment. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.